Welcome back to part 5. In our last video, we looked at the invisible barriers of undiagnosed neurodivergence in parents. Today, we're going to talk about the perfection trap and how modern culture has convinced us that if a relationship isn't perfect, it isn't worth having. We live in a time where emotional literacy has grown by leaps and bounds, and that's a good thing. We have access to therapy language, boundary setting tools, and emotional safety checklists that didn't exist a generation ago. And while that's a good thing, it comes with an unintended side effect. A lot of us now feel like if someone doesn't say what we think are the exact right words in the exact right tone at the exact right time, then they must not care, or they're not emotionally safe to be around. Suddenly, our emotional safety has started to mean emotional perfection for the other person. In this environment, the smallest misstep can be interpreted as a red flag. One awkward phrase, one emotional reaction, one imperfect apology, and the person is labeled as toxic, unsafe, manipulative, or worse. This makes it almost impossible for real connection to survive because real connection requires space to be human. For adult children, this pressure often comes from wanting to do better than the generation before, wanting to break cycles, protect their peace, and set healthy boundaries. But sometimes, in trying to be the healthiest version of ourselves, we unintentionally expect others to be fully healed in order to earn a place in our lives. And for parents, especially those still learning the language of emotional health, it can feel like the rules of the relationship keep changing. What was okay last year is suddenly not okay now. And the fear of saying the wrong thing starts to replace the desire to even say anything at all. And we can't ignore the role that movies, television, and even social media have played in this. We see these near perfect families where every conflict is resolved quickly, and the wording of every apology is always exactly right, and where breakups happen the moment things get hard or someone makes a mistake. We've been conditioned to believe that good relationships are easy and hard ones are toxic. Let's go back to the desire to break generational cycles, because there's a real tension here. Many adult children are doing the work of healing and creating healthier dynamics. That's powerful. But sometimes, in trying so hard to do better, we begin to see our parents only through the lens of what they lacked, forgetting that they're human too. People who may have never been given emotional tools, may be neurodivergent and undiagnosed, or were raised in a culture where therapy was seen as something for crazy people. Many parents were taught to bury their emotions, push through, and never look back. That kind of conditioning, it doesn't disappear overnight. And while some parents are open to growing and learning, others may resist it altogether. Could be out of fear, pride, or simple overwhelm. When we expect perfection before connection, we end up reinforcing the very disconnection we are trying to heal from. We've traded that bridge of connection for the wall of perfection. And here's the truth. None of us will ever be perfect. No parent, no child, no partner, no friend. And yet, relationships thrive when we leave room for repair. Not just when things go smoothly, but especially when they don't. A healthy relationship isn't built on perfection. It's built on a mutual willingness to show up, even when it's uncomfortable, and to stay open when it's messy. In part 6, we're going to talk about the role of third parties in the estrangement epidemic, how friends, therapists, partners, and even online communities can either help build bridges or quietly widen the divide. That's all for now. Until next time, blessed be.